Wow, thank you so much, James, for that incredible introduction. And thank you for the applause. Let's give it up one time for James Corden. Yeah, and how about one more time for James Corden knowing my name? Yeah, he knows my name personally. But welcome one and all to the Success from Anywhere World Tour right here in our top secret location, which will soon be revealed. And you're right, James. I mean, typically the weather here is gorgeous this time of year. As you can see, not so much today, but it's also not Antarctica. So I think that we have that working on our side. As James stated, my name is John Moore. I'm Director of Global Public Sector Marketing here at Salesforce. And because I am giving you more, I am also your MC for today. Today is all about hearing from our leaders and our customers, trailblazers, much like yourselves, who are defining success in this, our new normal. And of course, here at Salesforce, we believe that success is so much more than just a financial goal. In order to be truly successful, we believe in doing well and doing good, because businesses are very powerful platforms for social change. And so we have a collective responsibility to ensure that we're advancing work that ensures equality for all. So I couldn't be more honored to be here specifically and especially on today, Equal Pay Day. Equal pay for equal work is only right to do, but it's also just one expression of our commitment to equality, which is a core value here at Salesforce. And listen, equality is not unique to Salesforce. It's a value that we share with so many members of our community. And that commitment to equality is evident in the ongoing work that's being done by government agencies, other private sector companies, grassroots organizations, who are all collectively working together to help us navigate the current health crisis, which is why I'm so excited to announce that Salesforce has donated $1 million to support efforts to increase equitable access to vaccines and healthcare for underserved and marginalized communities. This work will not only be critical to helping us to end the current global pandemic, but it's just the first step in a long road to rectifying and righting some historic health inequities. Additionally, just a few days ago, we had the opportunity to sponsor an amazing concert to raise relief funds for our friends and family in the great state of Texas, all those folks who were recently impacted by those devastating winter storms. Here's a quick video that'll tell us all about how we can play a role together in those relief efforts. Take a look.
One of the things that I love the most about Texas,
the live music and the great food.
Totally acceptable to wear these to a customer meeting.
My favorite thing about Texas isn't really a thing, it's the people.
Very friendly, they look out for each other. We're all neighbors.
Good food and good people.
Is the sense of community here.
they literally treat you like family.
We're Salesforce.
We're Salesforce.
Somos Salesforce.
And together.
And together.
And together, we're Texas.
Listen, in times of challenge and crisis, the best and sometimes the only way forward is together. So regardless of where you find yourself in the world geographically, together, we really are Texas. And we would love your help and your support if you can. So click on the link below and donate, or you can go straight to the Just Keep Living Foundation's website. That URL is jklivinfoundation.org. Feel free to watch a replay of the concert there and make a direct donation. Now, on to our agenda. We've got some amazing things lined up for you today, and we'd love for you to hang around with us because there's so many different ways to engage. Firstly, we're going to kick off with a keynote live from here with Salesforce Chair and CEO Marc Benioff. Now, if you happen to already be on the website, stay there. That's where most of the action is taking place throughout the day. If you're watching us from Twitter, all good. After the live keynote, just make sure that you hop over to the website because there we're going to host some live Ask Me Anything sessions. And then finally, we're going to wrap up with a virtual after party because what is a Salesforce event without a party? And so that party is going to be over on Twitter Spaces, hosted by our very own Brian Celeste. All right, we're almost ready to get going, but before we do, I do have to pause for a very special moment. What you're getting ready to see is the culmination of an incredible investment of time, resources, energy. We have designed these types of moments specifically for these types of events. And it is my awesome privilege to be able to bring this to you all here today and those of you watching from home. we at Salesforce, live from the Success from Anywhere World Tour, have prepared for you a legal statement. I know, the moment has arrived. Yes, we will pause for applause. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Why are we showing you this? One, because we know how much you love the reading. Who doesn't love a good book? But also because we have some exciting announcements to share with you. We've got some awesome updates that we have to share. And we have to remind you to please make all purchasing decisions based solely upon currently available products. All right, so before I cut over to Marc, let's watch a really short film that's gonna sum up for us what we feel this new Success from Anywhere world will mean for all of us. Roll the tape.
Adios, status quo. See you later, elevator. Bye-bye, shirt and tie. So long, stubborn silos. Farewell, frustrating commutes, and per my last email, goodbye, bloated inboxes. Adios, status quo. Hello, success. Hello, change. Well, hello, wellness. Healthy again. Hello, tech put to good use. Hello, single source of truth. Hello, new skills, new trails to blaze. Uniting teams in all new ways. Growth, it has been too long. Let's work from anywhere. Come on. Hello, pioneering innovation. New ways to work across towns and nations. More customer delight. Ooh, elation. With success at every destination. And while we're talking change creation, how about equality that shows, not tells? Companies that share the wealth. A planet that sustains itself. It's up to businesses to help. Hello, future. Hello, trust. Let's succeed from anywhere. All of us.
Please join me in extending a very warm welcome to Salesforce Chair and CEO, Marc Benioff.
All right. Great job.
Thank you, Marc.
All right. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. Let me take off my mask. Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Salesforce Customer Success from Anywhere Tour. But hey, before I do anything, it's raining, it's crazy, this is wild, this is unlike anything we have ever been through in our entire career. But let me tell you one thing, this is like a family reunion with our Trailblazers, am I right? With all the Trailblazers here. So this is the first time I have been with Trailblazers here in the United States. I have been on a tour all over the world, taking a look around, seeing how everyone is doing. How are you doing? How are things going for you? You know, we've learned in last year, the key to success is this, adaptation. Adaptation, you have to keep going. You have to, as Matthew McConaughey just said, you gotta just keep living. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep pivoting. And this is a great example today. We're coming to you live from Washington, D.C. We are right here in the nation's capital. And behind me, you'll see Washington Monument and all the incredible aspects of Washington, D.C. that you probably know and love so much. But we're here to do something amazing today. We're here to do something really spectacular and something that we've never done before. We're here to show you a vision for the future that we call Success from Anywhere. Now, I'm here to inspire you, to entertain you, to educate you, to motivate you. I am here to do a lot of things, but before I do anything, I need to thank you. I need to thank each and every one of you for all that you have done for us every single day. Thank you. Thank you. We are so deeply grateful to everybody who has done so much this year for all of us. And especially on behalf of me personally, I want to especially thank all of our customers, our employees, and I also want to thank all of our first responders, our healthcare workers, everyone who has worked so hard to bring this pandemic to an end. Everybody knows why we're outside right now. Everybody knows why we're outside, because the virus doesn't spread very easily outside. So we're doing our event safely outside with social distancing. We're able to kind of come together because we realize this is the way to do it in this new world. And we're going to do this success from anywhere idea in lots of cities all over the world. We want to hear from you where you want us to bring this tour next. Look, this is an amazing moment. This is an amazing moment. And this year has been unlike anything that we've ever been through. But the key for us for this year is we have to be guided by our values. We have to remember what's really important to us. What is it that really guides us every single day? Do we have the trust with ourselves and with others so that we can move forward, so that we can know how to make those steps necessary to create success from anywhere? Are we focused on customer success? Are we focused on the success of our Trailblazers? Are we so focused on innovation, making things better and improving them, constantly improving them? And ultimately, are we focused on and do we recognize the importance of equality? The equality of every human being. And these four core values, trust, customer success, innovation, equality, the core values that we have spoken about at Salesforce for so many years, well, this year they've been amplified on steroids because we realized, well, maybe I shouldn't use the word steroids here in Washington, D.C., but let me just say, we are very motivated to be focused on our core values. We realize our values are guiding us. And that's at Salesforce what it's all about, doing well and doing good. We're having fun, we're enjoying ourselves, but we're also helping everyone be successful. We want them all to be successful from anywhere. This has been a great year for Salesforce financially. We realize that, and we're grateful and humbled by that. But we know where that comes from. It comes from you, our customers, and it comes from you, our Trailblazers. Okay, we realize that, but we also realize we also have to, in this time of success for Salesforce, where we've been able to deliver financial success or success in innovation, or even success in market share, which we've seen incredible gains this year, we realize we have to come back and we have to be focused on our Trailblazers more than ever before, which is why we wanted to come right here to Washington, D.C. and be with them, to be with our 11 million Trailblazers, our 1,300 community groups, and we want to be all over the world. We're coming to all 90 countries. Brad and I are on the road. We are really excited. We're really thrilled, and we want to continue to make that happen. So I want to introduce you to an amazing, amazing Trailblazer, Marcelana Nieves. Marcela, are you here? Come on up here, be careful. You might need an umbrella. It's okay, she's gonna stay over there. That's very smart, by the way, right now. So welcome. Tell us about your Trailblazer journey. Take your time, get your umbrella. All right, come on over here. All right, come on over here. We're gonna stay 6 feet apart. Everyone here, by the way, has been tested. We're taking incredible precautions. This is, you've heard about how it is, kind of how the NBA had a bubble. This is the Trailblazer bubble. This is the Trailblazer bubble. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
We're so excited for you and so grateful so that you could come. And can you tell us a little bit about your incredible story?
Sure. Well, first, I've always dreamed of becoming a fashion designer, but life had other plans for me. I married a Marine who so happens to be my high school sweetheart. And when our oldest son was born with autism, it really did change my whole world around. So over the next few years, it was very difficult to gain employment due to all the moves and then having 2 boys with special needs. So I decided to concentrate on my education and my volunteerism. So a few years later, I still did not know what I was going to do, even though I had 4 degrees. So one day, I received a newsletter about a Salesforce webinar. I heard about it before, and I wanted to check it out. So I went to the webinar, and that same night, I started learning on Trailhead right away. With that, eventually, I was able to meet some military Trailblazers, and I met some members of the Trailblazer community, and everyone was very nice and caring, and they all motivated me to keep learning. So in 2019, I was able to join my first Dreamforce. It was such an amazing event, and as I stood in the main hall, in the middle of everything, it finally clicked that Salesforce is my new path. So with that determination, I went home and started studying, and even through the pandemic, I was able to get my admin certification, and in August, I was part of the first cohort of the Salesforce and Hiring Our Heroes fellowship. And after that, I was able to gain my first full-time position as a Salesforce business analyst at Accenture Federal Services, and I really love what I do, and I continue to learn new stuff every day.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yes, and then with that, it allows my family to have a new sense of financial security and freedom that we didn't have before, and it allows my husband to continue his career in special education.
Well, congratulations. How about a hand for, that's an inspiring story. We have the golden hoodie is coming, which is so exciting. So we have some, all right.
Thank you, Mark.
Now, you have to just, before you go on, listen, first, thank you for your service to your whole family, to you, to everyone, for everything you've done, for all of us. But let me ask you, what's your one tip for everyone out there who wants to be the next person right here with us on the Success from Anywhere tour?
I say join as many community user group meetings, Salesforce Saturdays, get on Trailhead because Salesforce is there ready to support you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, so exciting. And this is an important tip. This is an important tip. The tip is very simple, which is help other people. Help others. That's what she said. She's out there, she's supporting others. This is a moment in time that we all have to be focused on helping others. Of course, we have to make sure that we're okay. We have to take care of our physical health. We have to take care of our mental health. We know that. And then we have to take care of others as well. So that is why this is such a critical moment. The Salesforce economy, this is what you have created. Trailblazers, you have created this amazing economy, 4.2 million jobs, $1.2 trillion impact on GDP. You know, Salesforce is successful. The Trailblazers are successful. But it's really the economy that you have created that's so unbelievable. So thank you for everything you're doing. Congratulations. This is an amazing moment. But let me look at this. Let me look at this. Here we are. We're in Washington, D.C. It's raining. We're socially distanced. We all have our masks with us. We've all had PCR tests today. This is a new world. This is a crazy new world. I was actually here in Washington, D.C. exactly 1 year ago, and none of this was happening. Everything was actually, or seemed relatively normal, as normal was a year ago. But let me just say this. Look at the world today. Our new pandemic world with masks, with contact tracing, with these new variants, with vaccines. But something that's really key to us and our whole industry right here. Let's pay attention to the amount of innovation that has happened in the last year with everyone, not just everyone here, not only just through the whole industry, the whole world. You know, everyone knows the world has changed. The past is gone. You know, the time that we could do keynotes in nice dry rooms when everything was fine, well, that's gone. We're in a new world. We're in a new world where we have to be ready to stand outside in the rain and do a keynote if that's what it's going to take. And we know we're in a new world where we have to be able to work from home, and we're in a new world where we have to be successful from anywhere. And it doesn't matter who we are. We have to rethink about how it is. You know, as I like to say, we need to have a beginner's mind. In the beginner's mind, you have every possibility, but in the expert's mind, you have few. So we have to cultivate the beginner's mind. The Japanese call it shoshin. I'm cultivating my beginner's mind. I'm bringing it back. I'm willing to try new things. I'm willing to try and experience new ideas. And we see that right now, especially in our work environment, even at Salesforce. We see that we have to sell, we have to service, we have to market from anywhere. That's been an amazing part of our year. We have to collaborate from anywhere. We have to use Zoom, we have to use Slack. We have to have a whole new type of approach to being successful. We know that. All of us know that. And that transformation that's happening, the innovation that happens during times of crisis, When you look back to all the other previous times of crisis, do you know what we see? What we see is that is the time when innovation really happens. And we can see it right now. We can see how innovation has been happening and how we've been moving so quickly from cloud 1 to cloud 2 to cloud 3, or how we like to say from the internet to social and mobile, and now to success from anywhere. This is an incredible moment. It's an incredible moment. But we also see one other amazing thing, and that is that this pandemic, well, it's creating this amazing innovation, but that innovation itself is also creating a trust divide. We do see more mistrust in the world and more misinformation and miscommunication and misunderstandings, mistreatments. We see those things out there. We all do. We know that. And we're all out there trying to make the world better, taking care of others and doing our part to heal the world, to repair the world. We know that. That's a key part of what we do every single day. And what it means to be a trailblazer is to repair the world and to make the world better and improve the state of the world. And we want to create more trust. That's why Salesforce is so committed to our own core technology, because what we see our customers doing is something amazing. It's building trusted relationships with their customers, building trusted relationships with their employees, building trusted relationships with their partners, whether they're B2C or whether they're B2B. That's amazing. And we see that trust coming through actually this direct technology. So that is one reason our business has done so well this year. In a year of mistrust, we're a company that's trying to seed trust and be trust first. That's a critical part of Salesforce. And one more amazing thing, we've changed completely how we've run our business. We have a whole new pandemic operating model. We focus on things today that we didn't have to focus on a year ago. We've changed our real estate model. We do events outside in the rain. That saves a lot of costs, by the way, right there. Also, we're building incredible new products. You're going to hear about some of those, like our new vaccine cloud, which is managing the majority of the vaccine implementations in the world, or our contact tracing technology that allows us to actually do products and programs like this so easily, as well as tactical plays to make our products more successful, or even enabling our trailblazers, our employees. This has been an amazing year for Salesforce. We've tried to do our part, whether it was acquiring and distributing PPE, whether it was focusing on our own racial equality and justice task force, doubling down on reducing our emissions and our focus on being a net zero company, because we believe that, one of the most important stakeholders is actually our planet and the philanthropy. We've given away more money this year than in our history. That's what we're doing at Salesforce. This is the success from anywhere imperative. We're putting all of those things together, working from anywhere, our new business model, really looking at the amount of transformation, innovation in the world, taking care of all stakeholders, building that trusted technology. And that is why our Salesforce Customer 360 and what you do with it every day as trailblazers, that's why it's more important than ever, whether you're using it for sales or service, whether you're using it for marketing or commerce or analytics or integration or building applications or doing it by industry. This is a moment where you have to do it all. And we want to make sure that our product is the best at helping you to be successful from everywhere. And we know that this is happening in every single industry. It's happening in every industry. We see it in financial services or transportation or philanthropy. Every industry is transforming based on the pandemic. We all have to change how we are operating. I love it. Marshall McLuhan once said, the media is the message. That's the message right here of this event. We have to change. We have to transform. We have to adapt. We have to be ready to move forward. That is a very powerful thought, that every customer we work with is transforming. They are changing, and we see that, and we're telling their stories, and you're going to hear stories about that today. We're going to tell two amazing stories of two of our customers, New York City, and we're also going to talk about Honeywell and how they are transforming and changing. We're going to introduce you to an amazing new technology and an amazing new platform we have, which is Hyperforce. And we're also going to tell you about some amazing advancements in Einstein. You know that Einstein this year did 93 billion predictions every single day? That's awesome. And 50 features are now implemented across our entire Customer 360. It's one of the reasons why you can see that we've been able to deliver 4.2 million sales opportunities every single day, 4.5 billion service case interactions, 2.8 billion marketing messages sent a day, 6,500 ISVs now on our App Exchange, and 2.9 million commerce orders. All right, well, I'm here to introduce you to an incredible executive who's traveling the world with me, who believes, as I do, as you have to get ready to adapt, to change, to move forward. You got to leave the past behind. You got to be ready to go and put yourself into any situation, including this one today. Please welcome our President, Chief Operating Officer. Whoa, there he is. You're already here. That's fast. Brett Taylor.
I wanted to sneak up behind you, just
You're
like you did
here.
with
That
me.
was great.
Mark, did you ever imagine we'd be giving a keynote in a torrential downpour on the roof of a hotel in Washington, D.C.?
As you have said that so clearly, I really have never thought of that. I didn't think it was possible.
There is nothing more representative of finding success than anywhere than this event right now. I mean, look at it. All of our Trailblazers with umbrellas and blankets. Thank you so much for coming out today. This is weird, but it's really awesome. It's totally awesome.
Well, it's like a family reunion.
It really
it's
is.
Crazy, the family crazy too.
Whoever organized this family reunion might have chosen a different venue. I'm just going to throw it out there, but this is awesome. Thank you all for enjoying it.
Well, Brett, you made a good choice today. It's taking us out of our comfort zones. The reality, Brett, is we're all out of our comfort zones. We know we're all getting through this pandemic. We have to think about things in new ways. And this is a great metaphor, which is no matter what the world throws at you, you have to be ready to adapt and change, and you can be successful from anywhere. So I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mark. And thank you, everybody. You know, despite all the jokes about this weather, which is crazy, I could not think of a more relevant place to talk about the new innovation we're bringing our platform this year. Because this year, every aspect of our lives has turned digital. Our Salesforce platform is powering aspects of our work, aspects of our school, but most importantly, it's powering the way our governments are responding to this pandemic all around the world. Here in the United States, over 43 states are using Salesforce to power their pandemic response. Everything from contact tracing to vaccine management to grants management and emergency response. And these states have chosen Salesforce for one simple reason. It's the easiest, it's the fastest, and it's the most cost-effective way for them to serve their citizens with a digital experience. A great example of this is the state of Utah. The state of Utah deployed grants management in just 5 days. They were able to activate the nonprofits in their states to serve the citizens of Utah so quickly. And I would argue that this year has really shown that the true measure of a technology platform is not just what you can build with it, it's the agility that it gives you when you encounter things you didn't foresee. And I'm looking forward into this new pandemic world that Mark talked about. We call it the all digital work anywhere world. And I would argue that that pace of change is only going to accelerate. And that's why we built Salesforce Customer 360. Customer 360 is your platform to find success from anywhere. And let's be honest, every aspect of every business has changed. Sales meetings have moved from conference rooms to Zooms. Contact centers used to be a building. Now contact centers are just in the cloud. Marketing events like these used to be in cavernous, very dry conference centers. And now they're being broadcast over Twitter or YouTube, and for a handful of you, we're all soaking here in the rain. And if you look back at Black Friday this past November, e-commerce was just commerce, right? Everything has gone digital. And as every aspect of our customer experience goes digital, data really fuels those digital experiences. And that's why Tableau and MuleSoft are more relevant than ever before. Because you need to unlock all the data in your organization with MuleSoft. And with Tableau, you can empower every individual at your company to see and understand that data. That's really what it means to be a digitally native company. Now, I have a great privilege in my job to talk to so many world leaders, CEOs all around the world. And the conversation has really shifted, especially as the vaccine rollout is going so well. I think there's optimism in the air. We see the economy reopening. And now the conversation is about growth. How do we get back to growth? How do we grow in this all digital world? What does that even mean? And that's why I'm really excited to deliver a really significant announcement today. The next generation of our Sales Cloud. This is our namesake. This is the OG. This is how Salesforce started, and we've reimagined it for the all digital work anywhere world. So we do a lot of surveys of all of you, our customers and our Trailblazers. The last survey we did of account executives and sales reps, something really interesting came up. 51% said they weren't going to get on airplanes to do their sales meetings anymore. And I joked with the team, the other 49% just hasn't seen the new T&E policy from their CFO yet. Let's be honest, virtual selling is here to stay. And we've built virtual selling and digital meetings directly into Sales Cloud. This is the next generation of digital selling and the most complete growth platform for digital sales teams. And with a new selling motion, you need new training and new accountability. You want to know something depressing though? That same survey, only 38% of those sales reps had actually gotten new training, despite the fact that they had been selling digitally for an entire year. Well, we've built digital coaching and accountability and inspection at all levels of the sales process. This means you can help your new digital sellers not just learn how to sell digitally, but actually become more effective in this new selling process. This is next level. This is awesome. And speaking of next level technology, there's Tableau. We're bringing the power of Tableau directly into Sales Cloud. We just announced yesterday Tableau Business Science. Business Science, what does that mean? Well, it's a play on data science because we're bringing the AI and machine learning tools that are typically just in the domain of data scientists, and we're bringing them to every business user in your sales department. That means sales managers, sales operations, finance. They can apply predictive analytics. And this is so important because let's be honest, demand's going to come from completely new places in this all digital work anywhere world, and that's the power of Tableau Business Science. And we've also tried to remain true to the core, something I know that's important to all of you. We've tried to make it easy, fast, and flexible to set up because we know that now is the time for every business to reimagine sales, to accelerate into the new economy. And with this next generation of Sales Cloud, Customer 360 really is your operating system for success, your way back to growth in this all digital work anywhere world. I want to talk a little bit about the technology behind this amazing platform. At the foundation of this platform, as Marc mentioned, is Hyperforce. This is amazing. This is years of engineering effort, just incredible effort by the Salesforce engineering team. We've completely re-architected Salesforce to run on public cloud infrastructure. This means you can deploy Salesforce all over the world so you can meet the data residency and compliance needs that you have no matter how rigid your compliance requirements are. This serves the smallest of businesses or the most compliant multinationals and public sector customers. This is an amazing breakthrough for Salesforce around the world. And on top of Hyperforce, we built Customer 360. This is best of breed applications for every department in your business. Sales, service, marketing, digital. And we've customized those applications for every industry so you can get started quickly. Now, I know all of you in the audience are familiar with this, but for some of you online, this Customer 360 platform has the _1 app ecosystem on the planet. We call it the App Exchange. This is like the App Store on your phone. This means that you don't need to do everything from scratch. You can, with clicks, install the functionality you need to make this platform a glove fit for your enterprise. And I assume you heard in December last year our big announcement. We announced our intent to acquire Slack. This is an amazing company with an amazing vision about the new way to work. Does that feel more relevant this year than any other year? We're in the era of Zoom and Slack. When I think of Slack, I think about it as your digital HQ. Our HQ is now in the cloud, right? With Slack, you have a system of engagement for every application in the Customer 360, every application at your company. So you can succeed whether you're in an office, on an airplane, or working at your kitchen table. Slack is that amazing system of engagement can connect you, your customers, and your partners. And what really sets Salesforce apart is we're not doing it alone. We have the most robust partnership ecosystem on the planet. So when we show up to help you find success in this new normal, we're showing up with our partners so you can find success faster. Now, I'm so excited. As Marc said, we have two amazing stories of two organizations that have managed to find success in a year when it was really hard to come by. I think it shows the power of this technology, but more than anything, it shows the power of this community. So with that, I'm going to pass it back to you, Marc, to walk us through those stories. As you find your way through the monsoon.
All right, please give Brett a huge hand. How about that? He did it. Brett, is this your first keynote in a major torrential downpour?
First and hopefully last.
Well, one of the ways that we like to really talk and motivate and explain what we're doing is to talk about stories. We like to be storytellers here at Salesforce, and we have two amazing stories to tell you about two customers who have been incredibly successful this year. One, the first customer, they were given challenges like they could never have experienced. They were already one of the very largest cities in the world. Now they had to fight a pandemic. They had to implement contact tracing. They had to be prepared to implement the vaccines. That's New York City, and we're going to hear directly from their executives. And then Honeywell, a company not so far away from here, one of the largest and most important companies in the world, and how they have had to adapt to create success from anywhere. So let's go ahead. Let's go to New York City and hear from this amazing story that has happened over the last year. Take it away.
At the beginning of the pandemic, New York City was the epicenter. We had significant pain and suffering. Vaccinations are joyful for us because it is the one thing that we're looking at that will get us out of this.
New York City is sort of like a hub for the best of the best, and I feel like I needed to be part of that. I love cooking food because it connects me to people.
Teaching is pretty much my family business. My parents are both teachers. One of my siblings is a teacher. I definitely had that moment where I realized I was born to do this.
I was doing a pop-up dinner series. Then to hear in the news, like, no gatherings whatsoever. My livelihood was kind of like down the drain. Basically changed everything. You build your business and start all over again. It's a lot. It's a lot to navigate. Sorry.
When I heard that the school was going to be closed, I was afraid. Many of my students and families suffer from the trauma of poverty. The kids need me, and the more that I've worked there, the more I realize that I need them too. Bye.
We had a platform live in less than 3 weeks. But I think the thing that will stick out most is watching people use this platform to get us out of this pandemic one shot at a time.
I finally got an appointment through NYC VaxFinder.
I remember leading up to that first injection was this wave of what the whole year has done and what the world has changed to.
I felt really excited, and I just felt really good, and I haven't felt really good in a really long time.
New York was alive again. I'm watching this place come back to life.
The thing that I'm most looking forward to is to be sitting at a table and sharing a good meal, hugging my mom, who I haven't seen in over 1.5 years. That's where I'm most excited about.
All right, well, that was a very powerful story because you could really see what has happened in New York City, one of the largest and most important cities in the world, given the most complex challenges they have ever had. And let me tell you who got them through so much of that. It was Jessica Tisch. Jessica Tisch is the commissioner and citywide CIO of the city of New York. She works directly for the mayor, Bill de Blasio. So, Jessica, can you hear us today? Can you hear us out there?
Can. I can.
All right, well, welcome, Jessica. We're here in Washington, D.C. We're in a torrential downpour. All of our monitors have gone out. It's crazy what's happening here. But we want to talk to you because you have the messages and the stories, Jessica. And, we've been on the phone a lot this year together, haven't we?
We sure have.
So, Jessica, let's just talk to us. Tell us your story right from the beginning. What has this year been for you, and how have you gotten New York City through this amazing year?
So, Mark, I want to focus first on the vaccination effort because that has certainly been the most profound challenge of my career. And also, I think, one of the greatest success stories. So in the beginning stages of the vaccination efforts, New York City faced the same problem that all other big cities and states faced, which was we had dozens of different vaccination locations and different providers, and everyone had their own scheduling tool, and the public couldn't navigate this mess. This problem was compounded by the fact that the first community that we really wanted to serve with vaccinations were our seniors, some of whom were less digitally literate. And so it was an even bigger problem than it would just otherwise be. So in January, the mayor called me and he asked me to fix it. And the first thing that I did was I called you and I said, Mark, we need to fix this. And so in less than 3 weeks, in 2.5 weeks, your team at Salesforce worked hand in hand with us and with MTX. And we built a single streamlined scheduling tool for the public, but it's more than just a scheduling tool. It manages the end-to-end vaccination efforts for New Yorkers. From the time a member of the public goes online to schedule their appointment, through to when they show up at the clinic, through to when they get their vaccination, we schedule their second dose appointment, all on this platform. But more importantly, we are able to offer this platform as a service to all vaccine providers citywide. So we have dozens of different providers, including some of the biggest hospital systems in the city, all using our platform for scheduling of vaccination appointments and also for processing of those vaccination appointments at their clinics, which makes New Yorkers' lives easier. And what we want to do this year is we want to treat people with dignity. They have had a terrible year, and it is our job to make signing up for a vaccination appointment and getting your vaccination as easy and as streamlined as possible.
Well, Jessica, you have been a light in the darkness. You have accomplished amazing challenges. And while others have failed at distributing the vaccines and getting these vaccine systems up and running, you have succeeded. And it's amazing. And before that, contact tracing as well. I know very, very well everything that you have been doing this entire year. So Jessica, give us some advice. Tell everyone, what is the key to being successful from anywhere and in a world like this that we're going through in this new pandemic world?
Mark, I would say you got to pick your partners well. And if you pick your partners well, you can do more than you ever would imagine you'd be able to do. If I look back at the past year, distributing 500,000 iPads to New York City school students, 300,000 of them in the first 5 weeks of the pandemic, standing up a platform to deliver 200 million meals to New Yorkers in lockdown in April, building a contact tracing system with you in 3.5 weeks, which was the key to opening New York City back up after it had been on lockdown. Built that system in 3 weeks. We have traced 600,000 cases, 650,000 contacts. We've used that platform to deliver services to 211,000 New Yorkers in quarantine, meals, medications, tests, 13,000 hotel isolation rooms booked. It's incredible what you can do as long as you pick the right partners who are in it to win it with you.
Jessica, thank you so much. Thank you for being successful from anywhere. Thank you for being a great partner yourself, and thank you for everything you do for everyone in New York City. Thanks so much, Jessica Tisch. Please give her a hand.
Thank you.
Well, that was an incredible story, and Jessica's an amazing leader. I mean, I have been blown away by her phenomenal leadership this entire year. Now I want to introduce you to another incredible leader, somebody who has pioneered this critical technology and has really shown how our path through this pandemic. Let's go and take a look at this amazing vision from Lynn Zaladonis. Lynn, can you hear me?
Thank you, Mark. With COVID-19 vaccinations in such incredible demand, every health organization and government entity is thinking about how to get residents a vaccine in record time. That's why we created Vaccine Cloud, built on the trusted Salesforce platform. Vaccine Cloud helps both public and private organizations scale their rollouts in only 3 weeks. I want you to meet Carol. Carol's eager to get vaccinated and to keep herself and those around her safe. But this is all new, and she isn't sure how to go about scheduling her appointment. Thankfully, public health agencies can take a proactive role and let residents know when they're eligible. Excited to register, she jumps right in. This portal's built on Experience Cloud, which can be simply modified to reflect updates. This means people like Carol receive the latest information, which is crucial in a time like this. Carol sees the important details and how to register front and center on the page. First, she fills out where she lives, and then she picks her preferred location and grabs a coveted appointment spot with a super speedy click. Next, she has to fill out a wellness questionnaire to make sure she's safe to receive the vaccine. Now, the information Carol provides is stored securely on Salesforce's government cloud, which is FedRAMP certified. Her information is only shared with the local public health authority. And just like that, she's registered. How simple was that? She gets her appointment confirmation and is filled with hope, knowing she's in line for a safe and healthy future, and excited thinking about getting back to the people, places, and plans she has missed.
Sandy beaches, here I come.
Carol isn't at the beach just yet, but today she's taking a huge step in that direction. She grabs her mask and her hand sanitizer and sets out to the vaccine site. Carol's check-in process is safe, in part because it's completely touch-free. As she scans the QR code, her appointment's pulled up on the vaccinator screen, which is also powered by Experience Cloud. From here, the vaccinator follows the built-in screening procedures to make sure Carol's safe to proceed. And she's also informed of potential risks and post-care steps. After the shot's administered, the vaccinator logs the lot number to keep the inventory accurate. And since Carol is the 2-dose shot, the vaccinator schedules her follow-up in 3 weeks. Carol's halfway done. This is awesome. She sends a quick text to her travel buddies and heads home, so excited that there's a light at the end of the tunnel for her. But there's more to this story. Let's meet the state health administrator, Anna. She has a huge job. The population needs to be vaccinated, and she has to make sure they're on track. To get the full picture, she needs Tableau. Anna uses Tableau to see and understand the vaccine progression data for the entire region. A lot of this data came from Salesforce, but Anna also needs non-Salesforce data from public health databases, CDC portals, and more. So enter MuleSoft. MuleSoft's integration platform brings the data into Tableau for a fully comprehensive view. And for government entities, this is simpler than ever using the Health Level 7 connector, which allows data to transmit and translate securely across different healthcare and public health IT systems. By bringing this external data into Tableau, public health organizations can see a true 360-degree view of their program. In this case, Anna can see that about 76% of the doses have been given, which is on track for the program. And this visualization helps her identify which sites are lagging behind, but doesn't tell her why. That's where Einstein Discovery comes in. Einstein goes under the hood to provide the why behind the current vaccination pace. In this case, flagging that the average total doses used in her region can be improved. With these insights, she's empowered to take action, allocating vaccine distribution equitably across sites and removing blockers from the road to recovery. Anna has the tools she needs to see a light at the end of the tunnel for all of us. With Vaccine Cloud, we've created a solution that brings together the best technologies from health, government experience clouds, as well as Tableau, MuleSoft, and more to help communities reopen safely. Thanks to the world's #1 trusted, intelligent, and scalable platform, Vaccine Cloud helps health agencies put residents and stakeholders first. Back to you, Mark.
All right, well, thank you, Lynn. That was amazing, and everyone can see what it takes. This has got to be one of the biggest logistical and information technology challenges in our world to get everybody vaccinated to help us get through this unbelievable pandemic. And things like the Vaccine Cloud are going to be critical to making that happen. So thank you, Lynn, for everything you're doing for making that. And thank you, Jessica, for being one of the key people who have guided us to this place. Well, now we're going on. We've told this amazing story about New York City. We've told this amazing story about the Vaccine Cloud, about contact tracing. Now we want to talk about another amazing customer, Honeywell. And this is a company that many of us know. It's an institution here in the United States, an incredible company. Let's take a look inside this incredible organization.
The future of business has fundamentally changed. Being able to adapt, being able to be flexible, and being able to work from anywhere.
Honeywell is a business where we go to the office every day. And when COVID hit, we had to immediately transition to a work from home environment.
Honeywell is an industrial company that's been innovating for over 100 years. We operate across the world in industries like aerospace, oil and gas, building technologies, and even safety and productivity.
And regardless of where we are, we need access to the same information. Part of my role was helping with that pivot and provide the tools and technologies that are going to enable that. The beauty of Salesforce is that everything anchors around the customer.
Salesforce gives you that end-to-end 360 view from lead generation to servicing the customer and supporting the customer with every step in between for those sellers.
Are we creating new opportunities? Are we creating more pipeline? All of that information is in Salesforce, and it's all right there at your fingertips.
Salesforce allows us to keep the customer front and center by allowing us to look beyond our business unit silos and empower our employees to work regardless of where they are.
If we can help our sellers be successful, then they can help our customers be successful and create a great experience. That's our purpose. And Salesforce has never failed to step in and help us where we need it.
Honeywell is an amazing company, and for those of you who know and have worked with Honeywell products this year, perhaps one of the most amazing things that we saw was when Honeywell really pivoted and aggressively started to develop this amazing PPE, the mask that we need to stay safe right through the pandemic. And they built a factory in real time in Rhode Island. It was like nothing I'd ever seen. It reinforced to me how companies like Honeywell have the agility and the ability to focus, but also pivot and really create success from anywhere. And that's why I'm so excited that today we get to hear from Jeff Kimbell, the Senior Vice President and Chief Commercial Officer of Honeywell. He has done so many amazing things this year. Jeff, it's awesome what you've done, but I know you haven't done a keynote in the rain yet, have you?
I have not, Mark. No, I have not. This is a first.
You're going to have to try it. It's fantastic. Anyway, Jeff, tell us how it is that you've been so successful this year and how you've driven transformation at Honeywell at scale. I've heard amazing stories from Darius. I want to hear it directly from you.
Thank you, Mark. It's great to be with you. Look, like everybody, we were faced with a crisis that we had, of proportions that we had not seen before nor experienced before. And it really required us to pivot hard on two fronts. We had to make sure that our own company was able to operate. And like many of the stories we've heard so far today, we had to enable our workforce to work remotely around the world in a matter of days. And we weren't expecting to have to do that. So we had to pivot very hard to make sure that we were able to operate our own company. And of course, we have many manufacturing plants around the world that we had to make sure we could continue to operate safely. And so that was all one big effort that we undertook. And then at the same time, we had to make sure that we were able to still serve our customers. And we really pivoted hard and put a lot of time and effort into understanding what our customers needed from us in this unprecedented time. And we spent more time interacting with customers than ever before to really listen to what their challenges were and to come up with new ways to serve them. And it's been really remarkable to be a part of that.
Well, Jeff, I've been extremely impressed by the amount of gratitude that you've had this year, you know, for what you've been doing. I know not only with your family, but with your friends as well, and all of your colleagues at Honeywell and the leadership team there. You've inspired others, you've motivated others, you have succeeded where others have had troubles. You know, give us that advice. Tell us, Jeff, how do you be successful from anywhere? You're leading these amazing teams and you have really just persevered. Or tell us, how do you do that?
Well, I think it's, I don't think there's anything magical. I think it really is, starts with good preparation and planning. You know, one of the things we do at Honeywell is we always build different scenarios, operating scenarios of what might happen in the markets that we operate in. Certainly, we didn't see this specific thing coming, but we do a lot of scenario planning. And so we had that to fall back on, or to start with, I should say, as we encountered this new situation. So I think being prepared, having different scenarios, in your mind and on paper in terms of how you would respond to different changes in your market, it starts with that. And then I really think, once you get into the situation, it's being agile. And we've heard about that through different stories today, but being able to pivot quickly personally and as a team and as a company is one of the most important things you could do. And, really open your mind to what you need to do and really engage with your customers and your employees on what their needs are. And those are just a few of the, things that have enabled us to get through this challenging time. And I think that resilience and that perseverance and that agility, those are kind of the key words and key phrases that come to my mind as I sort of reflect back on the past year.
Jeff, thank you for everything that you have done for us every single day. We're so grateful to you. Please send thanks to the entire Honeywell team as well, would you?
I will indeed. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks. Bye-bye, Jeff. Thank you. Well, it's been amazing to see what they have done, and it's been incredible to see this future vision that we have created together, as a community. Trailblazers, customers, Salesforce, this is a new world. So we want to take a look at that vision. What could that future be? How do we create even more success? And we've learned from Jeff something awesome, and now I've asked Taxina to show us that vision. Taxina, can you show it to us?
Thanks, Mark. Across the world, sales teams are rapidly adjusting to the challenges of selling from home. These teams need a new way to deliver sales growth for their companies. Honeywell's field sales reps, including Nico back there, went from meeting with customers in person and selling on-site like this to selling remotely from his home in the blink of an eye. That's exactly why Salesforce developed Sales Cloud, the #1 growth platform for digital sales. Now, when Nico goes to work from the comfort of his home, he starts his day here in high-velocity sales, where Einstein and productivity tools make selling simple. Einstein identifies leads for Honeywell Forge, their new software-as-a-service offering, and prioritizes them in Nico's work queue, so he knows exactly where to start. As Nico powers through his list of leads, thanks to email templates with built-in personalization, they are automatically moved to the next step in the sales cadence. Now, Nico can quickly pivot to the next part of his day, meetings. Salesforce Meetings brings video conferencing inside the world's #1 sales CRM, enabling sales reps to prepare for more impactful calls, engage more effectively, and close the loop faster than ever before. Here, Nico sees who will be attending the meeting and gets some ideas for breaking the ice. When he's done preparing, he can join the meeting without leaving Salesforce. And after the call is over, Einstein analyzes the recording and identifies next steps to keep this deal moving. This prompts a rep to create the quote right from the meeting summary. This deal includes both hardware products and software subscription licenses, which used to require creating multiple quotes from multiple systems. But now, thanks to Revenue Cloud, all revenue types are on one single quote. This means easier approvals and more streamlined negotiations. Nico's opportunity automatically updates to the next stage. With sales cadences now embedded in opportunities, Best practices guide the rep through the full deal cycle, taking them on the fastest track to close. Nice work, Nico. Now let's take a look at how Sales Cloud is empowering sales managers to develop highly productive teams in this new normal. Wanda had time at lunch to squeeze in a quick jog. Or so she thought.
There is no way I can prepare in time.
Is what she would have said if Salesforce pipeline inspection wasn't at her fingertips. With one glance, pipeline inspection gets her up to speed on the latest updates to her team's opportunities, like an increase in amount or a change in close dates. This is incredibly helpful. And you know what would be a game changer? If she could also spot which deals are likely to close by a quarter end. Let's make this a reality and add Einstein's opportunity scoring. Setting it up is simple. It only takes 10 seconds. Don't believe me? Start the timer. We head to Setup and bring up the readiness assessor to check if we have enough data to build a custom scoring model. If not, no worries. Einstein will score opportunities using anonymized aggregate data until we have enough of our own. See? It's really that simple. Salesforce simple. The sales manager can now use Einstein opportunity scoring to decide which deals to invest in, like this one. It's in the late stages, but doesn't have a very high likelihood of closing. So, with some coaching, she might unblock and win this deal before the quarter ends. The manager clicks into the recent call recording to find coaching opportunities.
Yeah, I listened to the entire meeting recording.
Said no one ever. How many insights are lost because no one has time to listen to an entire meeting recording? Not anymore. With Conversation Insights, Einstein analyzes call recordings and pulls out keywords. Managers can quickly navigate to potential coaching moments and leave contextual feedback. While the rep did do a good job recognizing cross-sell opportunities, he could have handled the customer's price objections more smoothly. Now she knows what topics to coach him on in their next one-on-one to get this deal and future deals across the line, and to get back to her run. And not only can we get insights on individual sales teams, we can see Honeywell's overall sales performance. With Tableau CRM, Einstein makes it simpler for sales leaders to see their white space and key insights, like which product bundles will give them a higher win rate. Thanks, Einstein. Honeywell quickly puts that insight into action with all 7,000 sales reps selling the new product bundle. I mean, look at all this selling. Whether it's in your kitchen, bedroom, cafe, or makeshift office, Salesforce lets you sell from anywhere. Back to you, Mark.
Well, that was amazing. So thank you for that incredible demonstration of the technology. And it gives us a huge vision of what's possible. And you know, it's never been a more important year to be able to sell from anywhere, the ability to talk to anyone, go at any level of the organization, and we're doing it all from home. I want to thank you. I want to thank every single person who made this possible today. I want to thank all the Trailblazers for being here today. Please give yourself a hand. Wow, incredible. Not a single person left. It's amazing. Thank the customers for being here, our staff for putting this on. I mean, look, we're in a new world. We're in a new pandemic world. You got to be able to adapt. You got to be able to shift. You got to pivot. You got to be able to go places and do things you never thought were possible. That's the reality that we're in today, and that's what it's going to take to be successful from anywhere. And let me tell you, we have a great way to end this program today. We have Sara Bareilles, fantastic pianist right here. Sara, will you go ahead and do your best and show us if we can do it from anywhere?
Do it from anywhere. Sell from anywhere, sing from anywhere. That's what we're doing, in the rain.
Give Sara a huge hand, would you?
Head underwater, and you tell me to breathe easy for a while. The breathing gets harder, even I know that. You made room for me, but it's too soon to see if I'm happy in your hands. I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to write you a love song today. I learned the hard way that they all say things you wanna hear, and my heavy heart sinks deep down under you. And your twisted words, your help just hurts. You're not what I thought you were. Hello to high and dry. Convince me to please you. Made me think that I need this too. I'm trying to let you hear me as I am. I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to write you a love song today. Promise me that you'll leave the light on to help me see the daylight, my guide gone. 'Cause I believe there's a way you can love me, because I say I won't write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. No, is that why you wanted a love song? 'Cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I won't write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I won't write you to stay. If your heart is nowhere in it, I don't want it for a minute, babe. I walk the 7 seas when I believe there's a reason to write you a love song today.
We're doing it! They've been singing in the rain for years. It's fine. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Salesforce, for putting this all together. I was really nervous. And then the rain actually is like making me feel like, come on, we can do anything. We have to just do it. We've been doing anything for a year and a half, and everyone's making it work the best we can. And that is such a way to drop into our collective humanity. And we're just doing the best we can, everybody. Wet fingers also means you can't blame me for when I make a mistake on the piano. So I'm thrilled. This is fine. It's all fine. This is very professional. Everyone's really happy I'm here. Okay. So I've been working, I was working as a pop artist for a very long time, and then I took a left turn into musical theater, which was where I got my start as a child. I sang songs in musical theater. I was in musical theater productions, and I wrote the music for a musical called Waitress. And this next song was the first song that I wrote for the show, and the show has absolutely changed my life. And so I always love to play this song, and it's a ballad for the rain. You guys are troopers.
It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons, taking more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person, makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over, rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew. Be reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be
Thank you. This is what they bring me after every song, on every show, in every concert I've ever been in. I want to say, I posted about this on my Instagram. As I mentioned, I was nervous about the show. I haven't sang for anybody in real life in, a year and change. And it reminds me of the tremendous privilege that it is that we get to go to work. And for those of us, I'm sure like all of you and everybody watching at home, so much of our identity and our purpose is built up into our jobs. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to go to work. It feels amazing. So thank you. And for all of you, we're on our way back to work, and it feels really, really good. Of course, taking with us what we've learned from this time, which has been high and low and everything in between. But this last song was written for a friend at a very low point and has brought me to a lot of high places in my life. So if you know the words, please sing a song. Please sing a song, any song. Please sing along. I won't know you're singing because you're all wearing masks. Okay. It's another benefit of the pandemic.
You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath your skin. Kept on the inside and no sunlight, sometimes a shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave with what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave, want to see you. I just want to see you. I want to see you. Just wanna see you, I wanna see you, I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, fallen for the fear and done some disappearing, bowed down to the mighty. Don't run and stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in and show me how big your brave is. Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave with what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. And since your history of silence won't do you any good, did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth? Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. What you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. I want to see you be brave. I want to see you be brave. I want to see you. I just want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you be brave. I want to see you. I just want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you be brave.
Thank you, everybody. I'm Sara Bareilles. Thanks again.
Woohoo! All right. Wow.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us. Let's give it up one more time for Sara Bareilles. Awesome. And thank you to all the Trailblazers here for singing along in the rain. All the Trailblazers at home, I know you were singing along too. Before I let you get to the rest of your day, I've got 3 things I want to leave with you. 1, we believe that feedback is a gift and we truly do value yours. So if you wouldn't mind clicking the link at the bottom of the screen and taking our survey and telling us what your favorite part of today's experience has been, then we would greatly appreciate it. My name is spelled JONOHMOORE, and you are welcome. Secondly, I have to remind you that if you happen to be on Twitter and you haven't made your way over to the website, please make your way over now to salesforce.com/world-tour. There we'll be hosting live Ask Me Anything sessions with product experts and your fellow Trailblazers. And then at 1:30 Eastern Time, the party kicks off over on Twitter Spaces. So When you get there, go follow Brian Celeste. And given the fact that James Corden opened for me today, you should follow me too. But definitely follow Brian Celeste on Twitter for the party. And then finally, before you do anything else, whatever you do, register for our April event. We are doing this again in another secret location, but more than anything, we would love for you to be a part of it. Thank you once more for being here with us. Stay safe and be well.